Okay, hello, and today we are going to work with forms within our Google Docs or our Google Drive. We're going to click on that and take us to our drive, and let's continue working on the form that we've used for our example, and it's my test form. And we're going to specifically look at how to share this now. We've created it. Again, it's going to take us, because we've already created it once, it's going to take us to the spreadsheet form. And we've created it and we want to edit and look at sharing this. So I'm going to go to edit and I am going to go to more actions, and I can embed, which we'll get to, or I can go to email. Now I can email individuals and I can include the form in the email, so the actual form itself will come when they open up, or will be within the body of the email. This works great to a point. Again, I've got my classes set up in groups so I could email the entire class and you can see all the emails that are there. But what I found is there is a limit on the number of people you can email the form to. So at times you'll email and maybe email a class, maybe get through 2 classes, and then all of a sudden I get this: you have exceeded your limit. So it sometimes can be frustrating. This is great when you're doing a couple kids at a time. You can email, or if you've got some things you want for a specific group of kids. But when you're mass doing it to all your students, depending on how many students you have, sometimes you can reach the limit or the quota. So for sharing it, the other way, we would look at embedding. And we can do this a couple of different ways. We can, if you're using a classroom website that allows you to do some HTML editing and some embedding, you can just click on the more actions and embed code, and you can just hit copy and then paste that code in there, and what it'll do is it'll give you that specific form that you've created with that theme, and it allows you to put that within your website that you're using. I've used that before. So that's one way of doing it, emailing the form and so on. Those are all ways to share this information. The other way that I have used it, I'm going to close this, is I go back to when I open it up and I click on the form. And when I go to live form, what it does is it brings the live form view up. And let's see if I can do this. I want to here. It's not allowing me to do, but what I can do is I cut and paste the URL at that point. No, that didn't work. Here we go. So I can cut and paste my URL that I have. So I'll highlight this, hit copy, and then create a link on my website or in an email, because I don't have the limits on my emails. I can click in that and paste that link inside my emails, and that way I could share it that way, and I don't run into some of the issues that I have found with the limits on Google Form. So those are some quick and easy ways to share it. Like I said, you can go right from the form itself and click share, and you can do that by going through here. You can also go through and, like we would with anything else, hit save and then give them the link to the spreadsheet. So if you wanted them to look at results, if you were collaborating with others, or if you wanted to look at the live form, the easiest way that I've found is to go to the form, go to live form, and then copy and paste that into an email or a link. So those are some different ways that you can share it. The last lesson that we'll have will be working on embedding it using sites.